Welcome back everybody to another episode of Let's Play Supreme Ruler 2020 as California. Last off we just conquered two nations, which I kind of forgot, are Ohio and Kentucky. Now we're dealing with, well, slight lag there, sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, now we're dealing with Pennsylvania and New Jersey this time. Although currently I am a bit worried about the possibility of being attacked by somebody. Indiana, maybe, or somebody else. Anybody that's not my ally. And oh yes, Mexico as well. But we're doing okay. And such. So let's continue. And pray we can actually hold off any form of attacks elsewhere. And of course, I gotta deal with the problem with my economy. And we're spending over $479 million. It's quite a lot. Not kind of a lot. But at this moment, I am dealing with a bit of a headache trying to deal with the economy. And once again, the debt has gone up. And right now, the taxes are high. Way too high. Whereas everything else is pretty high as well. I gotta reduce this just a little bit. Taxes also have got to be reduced just a bit as well, just to be safe. The increased social spending, I don't know why it always keeps happening. Oh yeah, checking mail, bombarded facilities are done. That's fine. Dealing with the Pennsylvania military. And their air force is actually getting wiped out. No, this infantry is going to go back and retreat. Such, while my southern front has stalled. Should be surprised, even with reinforcements coming in. And what can you do? The Texans are not doing much. Well, I shouldn't be surprised, even though I did add the mod to hopefully increase AI, but yeah, it only kind of works only if you start a new LP, and that's where the A mod's effects become obvious. Right now, that's not the case, but what can you do? This and my Brazilian LP, and possibly, just possibly, continuing my finished LPs of the United States, and maybe not of either South or North Korea. Depends actually. So either way, let's see. This time take that, except for some... No, not this guy. This guy is gonna get repaired. National Guardsman, but done enough. The capital of Pennsylvania is all the way here in Harrisburg. New Jersey, on the other hand, is literally on the border. So this may be a little easier than usual. Unless I deal with, say, Maryland and West Virginia, but I don't know about anybody else, so especially with my back completely wide open. And of course my own other worry, well, not really worry, but just unsure, and that is Alaska, as their capital is here in the middle of the mountains. Anyway, our debt is growing heavily, and our approval ratings on domestic and military has gone low. Dropped, actually. I guess I better trench in that area. Jeez. Just once, I wish there was a way to actually... And I'm gonna lock him out from ever increasing the debt now, because holy crap. We have way too many, including all this old... debts that we have to deal with someday, if we don't get war decked again. As much as I want to end the war, any conflict I'm dealing with, I just can't. I just want to continue the fight. If I could, and show that I'm not to be underestimated. Yes, my economy may be in shit, but don't underestimate me, because I will crush you. Something like that. At least, at this moment. And of course, I gotta deal with the economy again. Oh, great. Reduce that as low as I can, maybe this much, and increase the taxes as high as I could. Probably 80% at least. Reduce that a little bit more. But the surplus has once again increased again. Daily expenses, daily income, annuals. Doesn't matter which way. It doesn't matter which way. It just never seems to get balanced out. Even with the trade being somewhat good, it's just not enough. Power demand, I shouldn't be surprised, as I do have a lot of hydro dams being built, which is a bit of a mistake on my part, including other cleaner energy, which there's only one left each, and they're not done yet. Nuclear power, 4 more facilities are being built, but demand's just constantly getting higher and higher, getting bigger and bigger, so to speak. Let's see, water demand is somewhat fine. Oh, for the first time this actually went green, but I'm not holding my breath on that. Even with industrial complex, other additional industrial complexes are finished. Right now though, gotta deal with my military. And oh yeah, I forgot about to check my planes, which right now is severely weakened. As you can see, I have 17 deployed, but they are not in any condition to get into conflicts right now. I better get everybody to repair if I could. Not all of them, but the rest are going to get repaired, and the rest of my planes are being built rather slowly. Even though I have 14 facilities, it's just not going to be enough. I have 30 land fabrications, 8 naval fabrications, and such. Missiles, 6, but most of these missiles are going to be done somewhat quickly, I think. Yeah, only the more simple ones will be done fast enough, but the rest, no. Planes is something I'm not sure. I do want to build more fabrications for building my Air Force, but most of them are going to be stuck up here in the West Coast, and mostly against Mexico if I could. Up on my northern territory, I have a few, but it's not going to be helpful. Anyway, while I was rambling about everything else, we're getting close to the capital. And it's a good thing I don't have to deal with sending my Air Force, because there's a lot of... Oh, whoops, that's not what I'm doing. Yeah, a lot of anti-air units. Southern Front has stalled. I don't know why they're doing that direction. Artillery needs to be entrenching here. Wait. Huh. A lot of my units are just retreating. Most of them are not even damaged. What? That's not... Entrench. And they're retreating. No surprise. More of my units are ready. Time to hit them down south again. Entrench here instead. Most of my forces are damaged, and they're going to get wiped out if they are not too careful. I suppose entrenching these areas will be fun, and building a new road to connect this. Not gonna bother with Erie. It's a rather odd look for West Virginia, in my opinion. Seriously. I'm not sure why, but I just... increased social... I just never will understand. Inflation minus 1.9, unemployment 9.1, overall tax rate 86%, no surprise. But I still can't quite understand why the amount of... I still can't quite understand, even annually or daily in this case, I only get this amount of money. Even though my population is actually a little bigger than that. At least that's At least that's what I thought. Nah, there. Ah. Sorry for my rambling there, but I don't know what I'm saying right now. Anyway, back to the conflict. Well, I better try and get on the good side of my allies as best as I could. 30 days, I guess. I mean, they have a casus belli, but I pray they don't betray me, though. Give them that. Give them another few days, extra days. Nevada as well. Anti-ship weapons? Why would they need that? Since they're landlocked, after all. I mean, they can't even build any ships, so I don't see the point. Give them that, 800, I'll give them 3 days. More diplomatic stuff done. Meanwhile... Wow! That's a lot of artillery. At least I think they're artillery. Yeah, they are. Something that's always got to be a case of the AI, I guess, because they build way too much artillery. Way too much. Oh well. And might as well take a quick look at the rest of the world. Korean-Manchurian War, no comment. Northern Chinese War, with Japanese landings in the same area. And looks like there's a standoff here. Southern China, not much. Vietnamese, yada yada. Nope. Bangladesh, nope. I don't know why I'm even commenting on these, because after all, the AI is just not gonna, because the mod is not gonna, the mod I downloaded is not gonna affect the current situation after all. I have to do a new one. But that's fine, I guess. But I guess it's fine for now. And just deal with the possibility of playing a new one. A new LP someday. Swear, and our economy's doing well now. Surprisingly. Well, anyway, the rest of the world. Nope. Africa, nope. The Sudanese-Ethiopian War, no comment. Elsewhere, not really much. Same could be said with the war in South America between Brazil and Argentina. Even though the Argentinians have grown in size, they managed to launch a counterattack. But the Brazilians are pushing back. But I don't know. How's my southern front doing? We're holding him back, and we actually done a lot of damage. But I'm not really confident of launching another attack. Might as well risk it though. Most of my units are going to have to get repaired. Have the artillery bombard. Garrisons here are kind of taking a lot of hits. It's only a small town now. I don't know if it's possible to take that. Do I have any planes? What plane? A fighter. Might as well just send it out on a lone attack on the land forces. More facilities are done. Coal facilities, mostly, and hydros. Well, that's good. Now the power demand is no longer an issue. Thank you.